Okay, back in the days, people used to work on their land. They would farm, they would grow animals, cows, pigs, chickens, and they would all have family out in the yard working. And as time's gone by, that's kind of changed. You don't think of a farm now as green grass, chickens, and animals just running around. Times have changed that now if you watch and research about it, you find that animals are put in harsher conditions and are not given free range to go everywhere. Families, some still want to be able to do that, but a lot of things have changed so you're not able to do that. For example, there's rules about what kind of animals you can have, where you live, and laws of what animals you can't have. So I know a family that actually wasn't able to have a cow that they wanted on their yard just to be able to have for family meat. They had to buy a cow from the butcher. So everyone is learning about trying to save money. And so they want to save money anything they do. So there's also a company named Monsanto that is trying to earn money just like everybody else. So they are genetically modifying food to be able to lower their costs and raise the costs of what they sell their product to us consumers. And by doing this, by what they're doing, they're genetically modifying seeds and making them so that they can actually fight off, the plants can fight off, and animals that they grow can fight off things harsh as weed killers and killers go in our food. So some people want to know what is in their food, and some people don't, but a lot of people do. And actually, I have a personal story. Back when I was about a freshman in high school, I started getting really, really bad pains in my back. They were little pains at first, and they would like hurt my ribs and everything. And it got to the point where I would like cry about them because they hurt so, so bad. They felt like a knife like in my back, and it would actually wake me up at night, and I wouldn't be able to sleep because of these. So I went to the doctor, and he told me that it was because I had eaten too much corn that's been genetically modified. So he told me the names of the same exact product, but they labeled it all differently to get around it, of what I could help cut back eating to be able to help. And I did this, and it really helped me. So I didn't have the sharp pains in my back. But it would have been easier if it was labeled so that I could have easily found like just on the front. For example, this bread is labeled that, first of all, it's organic, and it says non-GMOs. So I would know that this bread would be okay. I wouldn't have to actually read all the ingredients in the back to know. So, and actually the guy who helped tell me about the food, and he actually gave me a couple videos to watch. For example, Food Inc. was really interesting. And I also watched it in high school, but I was given this book that I was able to read and learn more about what I'm talking about today, and about what could help me be healthier and feel better and be able to be happier. So, also, there was a study done by Pete Caroline, and she studied rats, and she gave them food just like humans, and this food was genetically modified, and the rats ended up having tumors. This was the same food that we were given, and then they gave them non-food that was not genetically modified, and those rats didn't get tumors. They were all right. So a lot of places have actually started banning GMOs, and the easiest way to do this is to just ban it from in the fields. And for example, countries or places like California, Japan, New Zealand, and Germany, and many places in Australia have done this. Washington State doesn't ban the food, but they right now don't even label it. They don't, so we don't know what is in it. A lot of people say that the effects don't even show, but all the studies that they've done, if you research them, they've only been little short studies. And the studies that are longer are the ones that actually show. And so there's, right now, a lot of people are doing longer studies to actually show the long-term effect, that short-term effect can happen, but a long-term effect is much shows a lot more of the effect that GMOs actually have on our food. So what you can do to help with GMOs is to just raise awareness, even if you just change in your family, just to know and help let others know. And so if you can go out and just think about it, and then if somebody ever has a question, you can like let them know, and that'll help everyone be able to know what they're eating and be able to choose what they eat without having to go around secret wording and secret material. Thank you.